Sit. Thank you. Good boy. Do you know what that is? All right, let's go, buddy. Hi Rivian community, we're back in the R1T launch edition in Rivian Blue. So this is going to be an impressions video. We are just over 2,000 miles. We've had the truck for just over a month now. Life kind of got after us. The first week we had the truck, we were actually out of the country. So just kind of sat here, and then since then, Alex has been using it as his daily driver, so he's been going like to and from work trips with it. The truck has been to Detroit from Chicago twice, so that's about a 4 hours there, 4 hours back trip. So we've gotten some good use out of it. Nothing really like adventurous yet, but definitely daily driving. So we've got some tidbits, some pros, some cons, things that we like, things that we don't like about the truck. So we'll go over that with you. We're gonna go to just a park and we can show you the inside, the outside, yeah, our favorite things we don't like. So the weather in Chicago like hasn't really been cooperating either for this video. It's been raining. Yesterday we had a tornado watch, so bear with us. It's a little sprinkly out and some overcast, so it's not going to be like the best lighting ever. So we have Ollie with us today. This is our little 40-pound mixed breed dog. He rides in the backseat very well. He loves the Rivian. But we'll show you guys how we load him in, load him out, and how he comes along with us.
Your nose is cold.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Ollie, show us your room. Good boy. Good boy. You look very handsome. Just my obsession with tall buildings. Woo! It's a little bit of a bumpy ride. What are we in? All-purpose mode.
Oh, see?
What's it telling us? Road information available. It wants us to take control. So we've noticed with the maps that a couple of times we've put in a location that we wanted to go to and it brings us to like a random parking lot and it's not where we wanted to go. So that's one thing that Rivian needs to improve. They don't use anything like Google Maps or Apple Maps or anything. They have their own maps and they're not very accurate.
Just once down, turns the adaptive cruise on, and
so
then
that's how close or how far away from the car in front of you are.
That's if you scroll the dial here, then it adjusts the follow distance. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then once you want self-driving, as long as you've got this indicator that it's available, then double tap and that turns on.
And it's available based on if they have it in the maps or not.
Yeah, that has to be a GPS, what they consider to be a mapped route, which is most of the highways.
And we're lane assist with sensors and cameras.
Yeah, and apparently with I-41 they've got this geo-mapped.
So we're set at 53 miles an hour, and that's what we're cruising at. We're at lane assist and adaptive cruise control.
Mm-hmm.
And so to turn it off, if you wanted to keep the adaptive cruise control, you'd have to turn both off before you can turn that back on.
Right.
So to turn it off,
once up, and now everything's off. And then you have to go once down again to...
But we have the vegan leather up here. This is the ashwood, which is really nice. I like that a lot. And then whatever this material is, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but there are like fingerprint marks and it's pretty easily dirtied. We haven't tried to clean it yet, but probably a microfiber will just clean that right up. But I don't know, that kind of looks a little off in the video. And then we have the suede, my favorite part. You can't really see it in this lighting. Oh, there we go. The suede headliner is super nice. And then little sensors here. Alex was telling me that if the driver leaves the vehicle, the car senses that there's other people in here, so the air conditioning and the heat and the music will stay on while there's other people either in the passenger or in the back seat. And then there's a camera for the driver. I don't know if you can hear it, but the blinker sounds like just a little raindrop. And then another noise that the car makes is when you lock it, it makes a little like chirping bird sound. There is just storage literally everywhere in this vehicle because there's no drive shaft that goes down the center of the vehicle. So all of this space is clear. You can literally fit an entire backpack, so much storage right here. This is the portable speaker that you pull out if you have it connected with your phone. See, it already connected. Because we were playing music before, so now this can be brought outside of the vehicle if you're camping or whatnot, and it'll be paired. And it actually has really good audio. Because this is launch edition, we do have like the upgraded audio package. So that fits right in there. And then cup holders, you just push. Why isn't it working? Yeah, you just push, there they are. They fit just like standard cups. My Yeti doesn't fit in there, unfortunately, but it doesn't really fit in any cup holder. So that is a push, and then the storage for the compartment in the center is a button. Lots of storage down here. There's like an entire cubic foot of storage here. And then this charges your phone. There's 2 spots, a little cubby here. This is what they gave us at the factory, a little Rivian pen. No glove box, but there's a bunch of side storage. This comes out. There's speakers literally everywhere. The sound system is really good. Let's see what else. We've got our heated and cooled seats. You can change the temperature by changing the vents in the direction of the vents. You just click the one you want to use and then you just drag it to where you want to point. Camera, you have a 360-degree view of your vehicle at all times. One thing we've noticed is when you're parking and you're in reverse, obviously it brings up your whole camera, but as soon as you put it into drive, the cameras go away, which we think if it should know that you're trying to park. So with the little gear guard, he records if anyone comes within a certain distance of the car. So last night we went out and we parked in a parking garage at a charger, and this lady just pulled her car up next to us and was around the car, so he caught her on camera just in case any accidents happen. And then there's like a million different cameras and it'll show you which one it caught it on. So this would be the passenger side, which is a good feature. And then they delete after 10 days. Overall, the interior is very well manufactured. They put a lot of thought into it. We have the panoramic moonroof. It doesn't open, but it's actually like so nice. It makes the interior seem so much bigger. The seats are very comfortable. Like, I'm not even kidding. You could be in a road trip in this car all day and it feels like you're in a recliner at home. They have lumbar support. Even the back seats, they're exactly the same as the front seat with the bucket. And they have heated and cooled seats in the back as well. Actually, I don't know if they're cooled. They're definitely heated. You just put a lot of thought into every little detail of this car with the little emblem here. The stitching is super nice. The mats, these are the ones that come with it. Don't mind the dirt. We've actually like lived in this car for the past month. But these you can take out, you can hose them down. We did order the all-weather mats, which were shipped to the wrong address, thanks Rivian, but they're on the way now, so we'll be getting those. But the seats, they have this like center stitching, which just looks super nice and luxurious. They did a really, really great job with the interior. It just looks like a luxury car. As far as the back seat goes, you can flip up the seats. There's no button for that. You just kind of pull it up. And then there's this is just a flat compartment. There's no storage here, but in the 2-seat storage, we have this mat that we made for the dog. This didn't come with the vehicle. So there really wasn't a good place to have the dog in the back seat. We didn't want him on the seats because we didn't want his like claws to hurt the vegan leather. So we made this board. We just went to Home Depot. We got some like particle board and then this mat to put over it. We cut it to size and it actually folds up and fits in this compartment really well. And then the seats go down. So Rivian, if you see this video, you should definitely work on something like that. I know pet accessories are in the making, but none are out yet. But back seats are super nice, same as the front. There's actually so much legroom back here. So I know that they showed on their Instagram a bunch of like really tall men sitting in the back seat and they had so much room. But I'm telling you, like, this is the most comfortable back seat of a truck that I've ever been in. Even the middle seat, because there's, again, no drive shaft here. You have full space in the middle. This is touchscreen, which is locked. You unlock it from the front. There's USB-C chargers back here. These vents you can actually move. Lots of storage. So coming around to the driver's side, power seats, same as the passenger side really, more storage over here. And then the little flashlight is right in this compartment. And this thing is super bright. How do you turn it on? There we go. And fits right in there. We've got the gear tunnel here. We've got a bunch of boxes in there right now. This is the air compressor hose. And then on the other side is the first aid kit that comes with the vehicle. But this supports, I think, 300 pounds, so you can stand on it, sit on it, put things on it. It's really convenient. This is the driver's side passenger. More storage, power windows. Show you guys how we load the dog into the car. So we have our little homemade seat cover here. Fits right in. It kind of locks in place with the pegs that are already there. Ollie, please. Good boy. Sit. And he fits perfectly. Fits perfect right there. All right, come on, Bubba. So when the bed's open, it's a 7-foot truck bed because of this compartment here that folds up when the tailgate's closed. And then when it's closed, it's what, a 4.5-foot bed? 5-foot bed?
5 feet, yeah.
In the back of the truck, we had 2 regular outlets. And when we built the thing for the dog that goes in the back seat, we actually did it from the bed of the truck and plugged the tools into here. And we had the batteries charging while we were using the saw. On the left side of the bed, you have the air compressor, which the hose was in that compartment of the gear tunnel. You can set the PSI, and then this is where the gear lock goes, which Alex is undoing now. So you can chain anything to your truck.
Like a wild hound.
Like a wild hound, or a bicycle, or something you don't want stolen. On this side of the gear tunnel, we just have like some extra wood and supplies. And then this is where the first aid kit is. Again, this one holds, I think 250 or 300 pounds on this side. We did order the camp kitchen, which is not in yet, but we're super excited about it. And then also the camp kitchen comes on like a little slide that goes in and out, so you can just pull stuff out of the gear tunnel, which is going to be super convenient. So the tailgate, that button automatically comes down. And you push it up, and then this is the tonneau cover. These are the 20-inch all-terrain wheels. They're like gunmetal gray and then silver accents on them. And then we got the frunk here, which is one of the best features, I think. There's so much storage in here. Alex just put all this shit in here, but then there's extra storage underneath. And then this is automatic as well with the button that's under here. She blinks and then she shuts. And I love their little logo on the front. But overall, we are absolutely loving this vehicle so far. And we're getting a lot of broken necks when we drive by. We've seen very few in Chicago so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the frunk.
No, the check engine light came on and I don't, you know.
The check engine light. Why not the check battery light? Interesting.
I'm looking for the engine. I can't find it.
So we've had it for a month now, so we're doing a review video of it.
Okay. Well, I hope not to disturb you, but I saw this like that looks like the new truck.
It is, yeah.
That's cool.
Going through a tunnel. Oh, I wonder if you can turn on the lights now, so it's dark. Oh, there they are.